God. What kind of guy is this?
Mina. Mina.
What?
You won't believe what
Believe what?
Why are you shouting? Oh. Why is there drink all over him?
What do you want over here?
You see the bread you gave me?
What has it done? That poor bread.
Look, I saw this inside, an ATM card.
I doubt it's a herbal drink.
Mina, where is the bread?
Marvin, this thing tastes of poverty. You this poor boy. Oh God. Marvin, so you expect me to drink this poor thing? Oh my God. What kind of guy is this?
Mina.
What?
You won't believe what
Believe what?
Why are you shouting? Oh. Why is there drink all over him?
What do you want over here?
You see the bread you gave me?
What has it done? That poor bread.
Look, I saw this inside, an ATM card.
I gave you something. Out of what? The love I have for you. And this is the result. I placed this thing inside this polybag for a purpose.
I didn't know there was a card inside.
And here too, there's another package for you. Just open it and see.
I didn't know there was a card.
Just read what is there.
Sorry, what is going on?
Read it. I want to hear you.
My dear Mina, after eating this delicious bread, wash your mom's worries away with the pink coat beneath the bread and use 3Q for your small shopping.
Please don't be touching me.
Marvin.
Don't be touching me.
Marvin, see, I didn't know there
My
was
friend,
a
go
card.
back.
Please,
I didn't know there was a card inside.
So you want to know before you treat me right?
No, it was just a prank. You know how we do.
It was a prank.
Please,
Please, she's very sorry.
Marvin,
You
please.
you don't understand anything here, so you don't have to apologize on her behalf. This after everything. At least take the bread, check what is inside.
Marvin, I didn't know. Please forgive me.
It's fine.
Please.
Yeah. Gentlemen,
Please
thank you very
forgive
much for bringing the card. At least it's okay. You can.
Marvin, please
Just
don't
sit
go.
yourself.
Marvin, don't leave me here. Marvin, babe. Oh no.
Mina.
What?
So wait, first of all, you poured this drink on him. He's a stingy man. I need to get a real rich man who...
It's okay.
Now see what that has cost you. You know, what a gift entails, right? Is the intention behind it. Not how big or small the gift is.
Oh God, Marvin.
I don't even know what to say.
Marvin. Oh, I need this guy back. I need him.
So should I take the bread or I should?
Just leave my side. Why are you still disturbing me? Marvin, no, Marvin. Oh God, lost my guy. No, Marvin. See the pin. I don't have the card again. Now I've lost everything. I didn't pay for my mommy's surgery. Oh no.
There are moments in life that seem small, almost insignificant at first glance. Moments we brush off, react to impulsively, or dismiss without a second thought. Yet, hidden within those very moments are consequences that can shape the course of our lives in ways we never imagined. This is one of those reflections, a moral examination of how a single act of pride, impatience, and assumption can close the door to life-changing opportunities. At the heart of this story lies a powerful truth. Not everything is as it appears. Human beings are naturally wired to judge based on what we see, what we feel in the moment, and what aligns with our expectations. When those expectations are not met, disappointment sets in. And when disappointment is not managed with emotional intelligence, it often gives birth to rash decisions. The woman in this situation made a critical error. She allowed expectation to override understanding. She had already created a mental image of what a worthy anniversary gift should look like. To her, value was tied to outward appearance, something expensive, something flashy, something that could be easily recognized as meaningful. So when she was presented with something simple, something that did not match her internal standard, she immediately concluded that it was inadequate. This is where the first lesson emerges. Never measure value solely by appearance. In many areas of life, relationships, opportunities, even people, true worth is often hidden beneath simplicity. A humble gesture can carry profound meaning. A modest offering can hold life-altering potential. But when the mind is conditioned to equate value with extravagance, it becomes blind to deeper significance. Her reaction was not just disappointment. It was disrespect fueled by assumption. She didn't pause to ask questions. She didn't consider the intention behind the gesture. She didn't even allow room for curiosity. Instead, she acted instantly, emotionally, and publicly. And that leads us to the second lesson. Emotional reactions, when unchecked, can destroy what patience might have preserved. In a world driven by speed, fast communication, instant gratification, immediate responses, it has become increasingly common for people to react before they reflect. But wisdom demands the opposite. It requires restraint. It requires the discipline to pause, to think, and to seek understanding before taking action. A single moment of patience could have changed everything. A simple question, why this? Could have revealed the truth. But instead, emotion took control, and in that brief moment, something valuable was lost forever. There is also a deeper issue revealed here, the danger of entitlement in relationships. Entitlement is subtle. It doesn't always announce itself loudly. Sometimes it disguises itself as expectation. Other times, it appears as disappointment. But at its core, entitlement says, I deserve more, without considering the effort, intention, or sacrifice of the other person. In relationships, this mindset is particularly destructive. It shifts focus away from appreciation and replaces it with constant evaluation. Instead of asking, what does this gesture mean? The question becomes, is this good enough for me? And that leads to the third lesson. Gratitude sustains relationships. Entitlement erodes them. When gratitude is present, even the smallest gesture is appreciated. When entitlement takes over, even the greatest effort can feel insufficient. The woman's inability to appreciate what she received was not just about the gift. It was a reflection of her mindset. Now consider the boyfriend's intention. While we are not narrating events, it is clear that there was thought, planning, and sacrifice involved. The simplicity of the gift was not a reflection of lack, but a deliberate choice, a vessel carrying something far greater than what met the eye. This introduces another critical lesson. Genuine care is not always loud or obvious. It is often quiet, thoughtful, and intentional. In life, the most meaningful acts are not always the ones that draw attention. They are the ones that require effort behind the scenes. They are the ones that involve sacrifice without the need for recognition. But recognizing such acts requires perception, and perception requires humility. Unfortunately, pride interferes with perception. Pride tells us we already know enough. It tells us we don't need to ask, don't need to understand, don't need to look deeper. Pride convinces us that our judgment is sufficient. And in doing so, it blinds us to truth. This brings us to another vital lesson. Pride often blocks access to blessings. When pride dictates our actions, we close ourselves off from opportunities that require humility to uncover. The woman's pride did not just affect her reaction, it affected her ability to receive something that could have changed her circumstances entirely. And then comes the most painful realization of all, the aftermath. There are few things more difficult in life than realizing what you lost after it is too late to recover it. Regret is a heavy burden, not because of what happened, but because of what could have been. In this case, the loss was not just material, it was emotional, relational, and deeply personal. The missed opportunity carried consequences far beyond the moment itself. And so, we arrive at one of the most important lessons. Opportunities do not always announce themselves, and once lost, they are not always recoverable. Life does not always offer second chances in the same form. Sometimes, a door closes permanently, not out of cruelty, but as a consequence of choices made in ignorance or haste. This is why awareness, patience, and humility are not just virtues, they are necessities. There is also a broader, societal lesson embedded in this reflection. We live in a culture that often glorifies appearances over substance. From social media to daily interactions, there is constant pressure to present things that look impressive. This has conditioned many people to equate value with visibility. If something doesn't look big, it is often dismissed as insignificant. But reality does not operate that way. Some of the most valuable things in life, trust, loyalty, sacrifice, love, cannot be measured by outward appearance. They are felt, not displayed. They are understood, not advertised. And so, another lesson emerges. Train your mind to seek substance, not spectacle. When you develop the ability to look beyond appearances, you begin to see value where others see nothing. You begin to appreciate depth where others focus on surface. And most importantly, you position yourself to receive what others might overlook. There is also a moral responsibility in how we treat people, especially those closest to us. Respect should never be conditional on material satisfaction. The way we respond to people during moments of disappointment reveals more about us than about them. It is easy to be kind when things go our way. It is easy to be appreciative when expectations are met. But true character is revealed when expectations are not met. Do we respond with grace, or do we react with contempt? Do we seek understanding, or do we rush to judgment? Do we preserve dignity, or do we discard it in a moment of frustration? These questions define not just individual actions, but overall character. And finally, we come to the overarching moral of this entire reflection. Wisdom lies in pausing before judging, appreciating before dismissing, and understanding before reacting. If there is one takeaway to hold on to, it is this: every moment presents a choice. A choice to react or to reflect. A choice to assume or to understand. A choice to dismiss or to appreciate. The consequences of these choices may not always be immediate, but they are always significant. So, cultivate patience. Practice humility. Choose gratitude. And most importantly, remember that what appears small today may carry the weight of tomorrow's breakthrough. Because sometimes, the greatest loss in life is not what was taken from us, but what we carelessly threw away.
This story, and please like, subscribe, comment, and share to others so that they will be able to watch this life touching story. See you next time.